And so it's God's activity that explains our faith. Important that we know that. Let me give you two reasons at least why this is important to know. One, it makes clear God doesn't save people against their will. Some people distort what a belief in the sovereignty of God and salvation really means. They say, oh, here's what you're saying then. God just drags people to himself. He drags people against their will. In fact, I've heard people, forgive me for, I'm just telling you what I've heard. Some people have called what we believe the Bible teaches about the sovereignty of God and salvation, they've referred to it as cosmic rape. Like God has dragged people against their will and says, now I've saved you. That is a satanic lie. No one has ever been saved against his or her will. Because where God does this work in the soul, men and women are now willing. They are believing. God has done a work in their heart that has produced genuine faith so that now they run to the one whom they would not have run to before. They run to Jesus. They're not unwilling subjects. Christ has never saved an unwilling subject. He makes them willing. And not just willing, our willingness is a matter of love. What is genuine faith? It's loving faith. It's not just willing, it's loving. Which is why believers are able to be identified by our love for the Lord. Did you know this is one of the ways that Christians are described in the New Testament? To say it negatively, one of the ways unbelievers are described in the New Testament is they don't love Jesus. Every believer loves Jesus. 1 Corinthians 16:22 says this, if anyone has no love for the Lord, let him be accursed. Who are those under the curse? Those who have no love for the Lord. And then he follows that by saying, our Lord, come. You, if you're a believer, you're a Christ lover. How did you come to be a Christ lover? Answer, the Spirit of God's work in your heart. And so there was belief, and it was a loving belief, a willing belief. Makes clear God does not save people against their will. It also makes clear, I want to underscore it, I know I've said it, but I want to underscore this, that genuine faith is explained by the sanctifying work of the Spirit of God. That faith is a gift. Just like all of salvation is a gift, faith is a gift. Genuine faith is a gift. You were not born with the faith you now have as a Christian. It required the new birth for you to have the faith that you now have as a Christian.